Hey guys, what's going on? It's Farmer here. I don't know if this will be premiered straight uploaded. I don't even know when this will be uploaded to YouTube. Right now it is 4:30 on June 20th, 2022. I have driving school in an hour and 30 minutes, so I don't know when exactly I will upload this. I most likely I'm going to do it an hour from now. So you'll see this around 5:30, maybe 5:45, because this won't be much. But yeah, I have some things to talk to you guys about because, well, as some people may know, a lot of things have changed in Freedom Pro Wrestling, and that's okay. I've come to the realization, and I've had to take time away from doing these things. That I've had to realize that what I'm doing right now is a hobby. It's not really a job, and I shouldn't force myself to do a lot of things. I shouldn't force myself, to make this, a job. Because right now I got school, like I said. Now I'm worrying about my driving. I have to get these things done, and that doesn't mean I'm gonna hold Freedom Pro for much longer. I'm actually working on some things at the moment, but I have to put real life first, and I've never done that with call. Sometimes a lot, well, sometimes I have, but when it comes to majority of the things that I've done in call, I put a lot of things IRL to the side and I worry about call first. I have to change that. So, with that being said, Supercharge and Battle of the Belts will be canceled. Um, Matches on that show, trust me, I know there are some matches that you guys were looking forward to. One that I was looking forward to was Dalton and ZK, Rabbit and D'Angelo. Those matches. Don't worry, those will happen. I will get to those, and those. I'm not going to just let those matches go untouched. They will be in Freedom Pro Wrestling, and I will get them done. I will guarantee that. But and by the way, this is out of character. This is no pro about this is no I'm the owner of Freedom Pro. This is Farmer talking here. Um, yeah. So as many of you know, Jake Havoc. Well, let me switch topics here. As many of you know, Jake Havoc left FPW. Rightfully so. There were many things wrong, back and forths that we were doing, and we were not going to get to an ultimatum. We weren't going to settle on one thing, and we just thought it was best that we mutually split ways with the Jake Havoc character. There is no beef. There is no in between. There's no problems. I'm actually glad that we got it out of the way now. We settled. We mutually agreed, and I'm glad it happened the way it did. Um, so, with that being said, I'm going to display to you right now. Most likely, I will put a little thing up here, but this right here is version 5 of the Freedom Pro Wrestling World Championship. It's part V4, part V5, of course, as some people may know of New Japan's belt. It's a very good belt, in my opinion. I think I did a wonderful job on this belt. I think it's very cool. I've shown a couple people outside of myself and Nick. But yeah, no, I think this is one of the best belts I've ever made, and I'm very happy that it's my world title. I'm not gonna lie, the Noah title just did not look good in game on 22, so I'm very happy with how this came out. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm excited to use it. And well, we need a champion for that belt. And let me get up here real quick and get on my phone because I can't really see the tournament. I'm going to show it to you right now, most likely. But I have made a 16-man tournament, and these 16 names are names that I feel like are very viable names and talented names. Of course, everyone is talented in Freedom Pro Wrestling. Let's not be a jerk about that here now, Farmer. Come on. But these 16 names I like a lot, and I feel like display the future, the past, and the present of what Freedom Pro Wrestling has to offer. And not only that, but if you're not in this tournament, you most likely have something in the future. I wanted to give majority of you a lot of things because I've realized as well while on this time away that I haven't booked many people. I normally don't book that many people. I book around like 50 people normally before pay-per-views. I want to change that. I want to get as much roster activity as I can because I want to see who can promo. I want to see who can be the best here in Freedom Pro Wrestling, and I have not displayed that. That is on me, 100%. But as you guys can see right here, here is the World Championship tournament graphic. Block A is a very good card. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I will make some match cards very shortly. I just took an hour and 30 minutes of my life last night getting renders. 22 for some reason was being very slow getting those renders, but I got all 97 renders, I believe, of everyone who's on the roster at the moment. And yeah, so let me just go through these matches real quick for you, for those who are interested. Matt Gray versus Casey Walker. That's a very good match. I expect a really good match out of those two. Brandon Kay and Hunter, a debuting superstar from HPW. Shout out to Hunter Man for joining FPW. Welcome on in. That's a very tough challenge going against Brandon Kay. Nick Calloway against Matt Rush. Nick Calloway is on the rise here in Gaul, and I'm going to take note of that. And I'm putting him in this tournament. I want to see what he can do. I love the potential of Nick Calloway, and I love my boy Matt. Matt's the home guy here in Freedom Pro, and I think that's going to be a good first round matchup. Then Cash and Jinku, that was supposed to be a part of the Freedom Pro Cup round one. I thought that was too good of a matchup not to pass on, and they have a chance to challenge for the World Championship now. Antonio Stark and Keith Ryan. That's a good matchup as well. Two guys that I signed around the same time last year. I think literally on the same day I signed both those guys, and I'm bringing them into Freedom Pro Wrestling as a welcome in with this World Championship. Joel Quinn and Dalton Thunder, I think two of the hardest working guys right now in Freedom Pro in a first round matchup. I think that's going to be good. Cedric Young and Ryan Alexander, current national champion Ryan Alexander, current UCN FTW champ Cedric Young. I really like that matchup as well. That was another first round matchup in the Freedom Pro Cup, but now it is going to be for the FPW World Championship. Actually, no, I lied to you. The winner of this tournament, which will most likely main event Departure, unless something big happens. I'm working on some things at the moment, but unless something big happens, the Block A and Block B winner will face in the main event of Departure. The winner will face ZK Legacy in the main event for the world title. So we're gonna have a vacant world title for some time. That's okay. That's fine. I want to crown the right champion and the right guy. So I'm gonna see who promos, who talks, who puts the work in. Because if I'm telling you, if you guys put work and effort in, you guys will get booked and you guys might get some titles, man. So I know it's an E-Fetter mentality, but I want to see who truly puts the work and effort in. I want to see who becomes that next guy here in Freedom Pro. And yeah, so one more matchup. This was another matchup that was supposed to be in the Freedom Pro Cup. Nick Black versus Eamon Drake. Nick Black was heavily favored by the fans going into that cup as a winner, and now he's coming into this world title tournament as, I believe, the only former world champion. Yes, that is correct. The only former world champion from Freedom Pro's history going into this tournament. So maybe he's the favorite going into this one. I don't know. Maybe Matt Gray on the other side is looking pretty nice. We don't know. I like Thunder. I like Rush. I like Callaway. I like all these guys, man. I'm telling you, this six team is probably one of the best 16s right now in tournament call wise. So, I'm interested. I'm really interested. Um, is there anything else to say? I'm pre-recording this. This isn't live, so if you're typing in the chat, like I said, if I'm premiering this, hello. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate this. If you're watching on the replay, hello, welcome in. But I think for now that's all I have to say. Yeah. Like I said, I've cleared up some things. I think I will drop some match cards very shortly. We're gonna just go straight to the mayhems and overloads. That's gonna be like mayhem or not mayhem, dynamite and rampage. Yeah, yeah. That's all I gotta say to you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning into this seriously, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. This is a this is the new YouTube channel. I might upload some things on the UCN, but yeah, that's all I gotta say here. I cut it off at around 9 minutes. It's a good time, so I might upload it today. But yeah, if you haven't, like I said, like, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do, and watch Freedom Pro Wrestling, guys. Thank you.